In a world where reality is not as it seems, a phenomenon defies the boundaries of memory and truth. This is the enigma of the Mandela Effect, a term coined by Fiona Broome, where collective memories clash with the reality we know. The saga began with Nelson Mandela, a South African icon, remembered by many for a fate he never met. This startling divergence from historical fact ignited a quest into the labyrinth of collective false memories. Dive into the heart of this mystery with the Berenstain Bears, a childhood staple, whose name bears the mark of this phenomenon. Countless recall Berenstain, yet every trace in our world spells it Berenstain. Venture further into the cosmic puzzle with a line from Star Wars that echoes differently in the halls of collective memory, challenging what fans believe they heard. And then, the map of the world shifts under our feet, with New Zealand's location a subject of debate, remembered differently than where it lies. From simple misrememberings to the edges of quantum realms and alternate universes, the Mandela Effect transcends mere misinformation. It beckons us to question, are these mere echoes of a parallel world, or a glitch in our reality? Did history shift, or have we stepped into an alternate universe where it was always thus? Join us as we unravel the threads of reality and memory in this journey through the Mandela Effect. We often trust our memories. But what happens when our memories don't match reality? This is the conundrum that lies at the heart of collective false memories, a phenomenon that serves as the backbone of the Mandela Effect. Let's dive right in with some examples. Do you remember the famous hot dog brand? Is it Oscar Mayer or Oscar Mayer? If you remember it as Oscar Mayer, you're not alone. However, the reality is, it's Oscar Mayer, with an A. How about the popular television series Sex and the City? Actually, it's Sex and the City. Surprised? You're not the only one. Or perhaps you remember the line from Snow White as Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. But the actual line is Magic Mirror on the Wall. These are just a few instances of collective false memories that have baffled and intrigued us. But how do these collective false memories occur? One theory suggests that pop culture and misinformation play a significant role in shaping our memories. For instance, the misquote from Snow White probably became popular because it's catchier and easier to remember than the original line. Over time, the misquote became so prevalent in pop culture that it replaced the real quote in our collective memory. Similarly, with Oscar Mayer, the alternative spelling M-E-Y-E-R is a much more common surname, making it more familiar and therefore easier for our brains to remember incorrectly. As for Sex and the City, the preposition in is used more frequently in everyday language than and, which could explain why so many of us misremember the title. Misinformation can also lead to collective false memories. When incorrect information is repeated often enough, it can become true in our minds. This is especially prevalent in the digital age, where information, true or false, spreads like wildfire. So, is it our minds playing tricks, or is there more to it? As we continue to explore the intriguing world of the Mandela Effect, we'll delve deeper into these questions and more. Our minds are powerful, but they're not perfect. Just like the most advanced computer systems, the human brain is susceptible to errors. These errors can manifest in various ways, one of which is the intriguing phenomenon known as confabulation. Confabulation is when the mind produces a memory that didn't actually occur. It's not a lie or a fabrication, but a genuine recollection that, unfortunately, is not based in reality. This can be likened to a glitch in our internal memory storage, where our brain fills in gaps with information that seems plausible, even when it's not accurate. Now let's delve a bit into why this happens. Our memories are not like video recordings that capture every detail flawlessly. Instead, they're more like jigsaw puzzles constructed from various pieces of information, emotions, and perceptions. When a piece goes missing, our brain tries to fill in the gap, often leading to memory errors. Psychological conditioning also plays a significant role in creating false memories. For instance, if we repeatedly hear a misquote from a movie or a misremembered fact, our mind may start to accept this as the truth, even if we initially knew it was incorrect. This conditioning can occur subtly over time, gradually reshaping our memory. To shed more light, let's turn to the experts. According to Elizabeth Loftus, a renowned psychologist and memory researcher, our memories are not fixed or immutable. They're malleable and can be easily influenced by external information. This means that the more we're exposed to a false memory, the more real it becomes to us. So it seems our mind's fallibility and its attempts to patch up memory gaps can lead to the creation of false memories. And in the context of the Mandela Effect, these memory distortions can spread across large groups of people, giving rise to collective false memories. But what if our memories aren't at fault? What if reality itself is changing? As we move forward, we'll explore some mind-bending theories that propose just that. So brace yourselves as we venture further down the rabbit hole. In the world of quantum mechanics, reality is stranger than fiction. In this realm, particles exist in multiple places at once, and cause and effect can happen in reverse. It's a world that defies our everyday logic, and it's here in the heart of the quantum world that some theorists believe we might find answers to the Mandela Effect. Quantum mechanics is the physics of the very small, the science of particles that are both waves and particles simultaneously. It's a world where particles can be entangled, instantly affecting each other no matter the distance between them. This strange and counterintuitive world might seem far removed from our everyday experiences and certainly from our memories. Yet some believe it could play a role in the Mandela Effect. Let's dive deeper. Some theories suggest that our consciousness might interact with the quantum world. If this is true, then our perception of reality, our memories, might be influenced by quantum effects. But how? One idea is that our minds could be entangled with versions of ourselves in other realities, leading to shared or altered memories. This brings us to a fascinating analogy by the renowned physicist Michio Kaku. He likens our existence to radio frequencies. Imagine tuning into a radio station. What you hear is clear and distinct, but what if you slightly adjust the dial? You might catch fragments of another station, another reality. Now apply this to our lives. What if we're not just tuned into one reality, but drifting in and out of many? Could this explain why some of us recall events or details that mainstream history tells us never existed? This quantum perspective, while theoretical, opens up a universe of possibilities. Perhaps we're not just dealing with faulty memories or collective misrememberings. Perhaps we're catching glimpses of other realities, echoes from parallel universes. It's a tantalizing idea. It's important to remember that these are theories, not proven facts. While quantum mechanics is a well-established branch of physics, its potential connection to consciousness and memory is speculative. It's an area of ongoing research, a frontier at the crossroads of science and philosophy. Yet we can't ignore the intrigue it brings to the table. If our existence is more like a radio, drifting between frequencies, between realities, then the Mandela Effect could be a side effect of this quantum journey. It might not just be a curiosity of memory, but a window into the strange and fascinating world of quantum mechanics. So next time you stumble upon a Mandela Effect, pause for a moment. Don't just brush it off as a memory glitch, consider the quantum perspective. Could we be experiencing echoes of a parallel universe? Parallel universes and alternate realities often evoke thoughts of science fiction. Nevertheless, mainstream scientists are increasingly entertaining the possibility that this could indeed be reality. Consider our world as merely one among an infinite number of realities existing side by side, each separated by a mere thin veil of quantum possibility. This intriguing idea forms the basis of the multiverse theory, a concept that has captivated both physicists and philosophers. Just imagine, in one universe, you're listening to this video, while in another, you're the creator of it. Every choice, every possibility creates a new universe, a new reality. Could the Mandela Effect be evidence of these parallel realities intersecting? Could our shared false memories be the result of us somehow crossing over, even if just for a moment, into an alternate universe? Let's consider the famous example of the Berenstain Bears. Many of us clearly remember it being spelled Berenstein with an E, not an A, but every book, every reference today shows it as Berenstain. Could it be that we've shifted from a universe where it was Berenstein to one where it's Berenstain? And it's not just about misspelled children's book titles. The geographical location of New Zealand, lines from famous movies, brand names, historical events, discrepancies in our collective memory are plentiful. So many, in fact, that it becomes difficult to explain away as mere tricks of the mind. Perhaps it's more conceivable that we are unwittingly journeying across multiple parallel universes. Of course, this is highly speculative. The existence of parallel universes or alternate realities is not yet proven. But it's a captivating idea that tickles our imagination and challenges our understanding of reality. Are we glimpsing into parallel worlds, or is there a simpler explanation? This question remains unanswered, adding to the allure and mystery of the Mandela Effect. As we continue to explore this phenomenon, we delve not only into the intricacies of our memory and perception but also into the very nature of our reality. Maybe, just maybe, we're standing at the threshold of a much larger, much stranger universe than we ever imagined. The Mandela Effect, a mystery wrapped within an enigma. We've journeyed deeply into the heart of this enigma, exploring various explanations, yet the intrigue of the Mandela Effect continues to baffle us. Is it merely the fallibility of our collective memory? Or could it be a peek into the mind-bending world of quantum mechanics and parallel universes? We've seen how our memories can be influenced, subtly altered by pop culture, misinformation, and psychological conditioning. We've delved into the power of collective memories, how they can be shaped, how they can warp reality. We've examined Oscar Mayer, Sex and the City, the misquote from Snow White, all examples of the Mandela Effect in action. We've also delved into the complex realm of the human mind. Memory errors, confabulation, the sheer fallibility of our recollection. All these factors can create a potent cocktail of false memories. But is this all there is to the Mandela Effect? We've ventured into the realm of quantum mechanics, discussing theories of consciousness and how quantum effects might alter reality. We've contemplated Michio Kaku's analogy, comparing our existence to radio frequencies tuning in and out of parallel dimensions. And then there's the most speculative theory of all, the existence of parallel universes or alternate realities. Could these discrepancies in our collective memory be a result of us hopping between realities? It's a tantalizing thought, one that science has yet to fully explore. We've also examined the role of societal influences, the power of suggestibility, and how the internet and social media can amplify these effects. Could the Mandela Effect be a byproduct of our increasingly interconnected world? So, we've unraveled some threads, but the mystery of the Mandela Effect remains. It's a complex puzzle, one that invites us to question our perceptions, to challenge our understanding of reality. So, what do you think? Is the Mandela Effect a quirk of memory, a glimpse into parallel worlds, or something else entirely? Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the minds that have contributed to this exploration. Our gratitude goes to the experts and researchers who've delved into the enigma of the Mandela Effect. Their tireless efforts make it possible for us to understand the power of collective memory, the fallibility of human mind, quantum mechanics, and the concept of parallel universes. We also thank the sources, from Universe Inside You to Mind Body Green, for their invaluable insights. And remember, keep questioning your reality. Who knows what mysteries you'll unravel?